I'm here at the park bench right at the end of the Wentz Nature Trail, right near the creek bed. We're looking at all the fallen trees that have blocked the nature trail as it continues back to Wentz Park. We're going to look to see, across the trail, what we can do to extend the nature trail. So we can just head through here. It's a pretty easy path to get to the creek. It's a simple crossing here. We can come up to the storm drain and continue on to Harvest Drive. This is a nice, wide, open trail. It just needs some boundaries and it needs to get filled in to make it more passable, especially for times like now when it's wet and muddy. Today here the ground isn't very wet. You see there are some fallen trees that can be used as the boundary lines. This section of the trail is always wet and muddy, so a way will have to be figured out how to make this more passable. It is a very wide section, trying to figure out which way the trail should go around the standing water. Here we have a number of small branches that are down, but there's nothing big to clear up here. Now we come to the other little stream crossing. This stream bed is quite wide and deep. It rarely has much water in it, but it does make an obstacle for coming across. So we need to figure out a way to cross this safely. Probably a temporary bridge, a temporary wooden bridge would be helpful. Or there may be some other solutions to it. You can look around and see lots of deer track, small animals around here. It's very pretty here. Well, that's not so pretty, the storm drain. But we can figure out a way to get around that and make this trail continue to be a nice path forward. There's plenty of room on both sides. I'm not sure which way the trail should be marked out. You can see here there are some fallen branches, but nothing big. And we're almost back to Harvest Drive. You can see the office buildings in the distance. Here's another section of the trail that's rather muddy. Need to get filled in, and the boundaries need to be marked better. It's a little muddy here too. Not too bad. Some ruts here from the vehicles. The township does a good job of maintaining this for the storm line drains. We just want to make it a little bit more passable for people to walk and jog. Okay, here we are, back up to the Harvest Drive parking lot. There's a storm drain there. The trail continues down this way. This is probably where we were going to end it for this section. You can see how we can walk right through here and back up to the parking lot of Harvest Drive. In front of me is the detention basin that was created for this development. You see the path around that and up to the parking lot. I'm really hoping we can get some good volunteers out to make this trail a reality, a nice connection of offices, communities, neighborhoods, and our Wentz Nature Trail connecting back to the park.